Hey, I'm Marco,
And I'm Mack, we're M&M,
and we're running to be your president.
and vice president.
Let's go.
This year, our school has some incredible candidates running. So, why should you vote for us? And who are we?
Let's jump right in.
I was born in Houston. My mom in Oklahoma City, my dad in Panama. I was a very fat baby, but otherwise my younger years were calm. My first monumental year was at the age of 4. I began to play soccer and learn piano, both of which I still love. At 7, the beginning of 2nd grade, I moved to Village. I joined the test team and made some of my longest lasting friendships there. When I was 9, I started playing trombone. When I was 11, I joined the math and science team, and I played soccer in 7th and 8th grade. And in 8th grade, I joined cross country, now my favorite sport. When I was 14, in 9th grade, I joined ultimate frisbee, and the following year I joined MUN in debate and became a Dragon House lieutenant. This year I started a club, enjoying English, and became a Dragon House captain. I love reading, running, and music, and Village has allowed me to engage in those passions. Next year, Marco and I will make sure that Village is a place where everyone can pursue their passions.
On February 3rd, 2000, the most beautiful half-American, half-Venezuelan boy was brought into this world. Me. Anyways, on a serious note, I was born in Brazil, but about 6 months later, I moved to Austin, Texas, just a couple hours away. I don't remember a bit about that, so we can skip that part, and 4 years later, I was in Houston. Ever since I was little, I was always playing outside. When I was 4, I joined a soccer team in a league called FFPS, where my dad coached. Soccer was my favorite thing to do, and it still is to this day. At 6, I started at the village school. If I wasn't playing soccer at home, I wanted to be at school. It's where all my friends were. In 4th grade, I joined choir, and it took me 2 years to realize I'll never be able to sing. So in 6th grade, I joined band, playing the bass clarinet. Band became my favorite class in school. The combination of music and friends made me a happy guy all the time. In 6th grade, I also joined cross country, probably the most painful yet rewarding sport that exists. Towards the end of 7th grade, I found out I was moving to London, in the United Kingdom. I had basically never left Village, and I was scared. 8th grade was not my favorite year, to say the least. Long story short, I didn't realize how fortunate I was to be at a school like Village. In 9th grade, I was lucky enough to move back, picking up right back where I left off, playing soccer, running cross country, playing in band, and even picking up frisbee, a sport I've come to love. In 10th grade, I joined Stugov as a Thor House lieutenant, and as you may know, I am now vice president along with Ji Hwan Park, a senior right now. My time at Village has made me realize how special this school is, and I want you to vote for us so that Mack and I can share our love for Village with you.
Now, you're probably wondering, why did Marco and I decide to run together?
Well, way back in 2004, we ended up on the same soccer team, and then we found out we lived in the same neighborhood, so we hung out all the time.
When I was 7, I moved to the Village school and we've been best friends ever since.
And we complement each other perfectly.
His strengths compensate for my weaknesses.
And his strengths make up for mine.
And we do a lot of things together. Band, ultimate frisbee, track, cross country, and honestly I decided to run with Marco because he's vibrant, he's authentic, and he's understanding.
And along with Mack, being someone I work extremely well with. Mack's intelligent, passionate, and productive.
Well, that's enough about us.
Now it's time to talk about how we want to help you. First and foremost is our campaign's focus. Allow students to pursue their passions. High school is not meant to be a time solely for developing friendships and studying the standard courses. And Village School students aren't standard people. We want Village School students to excel, and if they ever need a hand, we've got their back.
The second idea we had is amending dress code. Right now the policy doesn't make any sense. We want to make it so that any Village outerwear is acceptable, not only the clothes bought in the school store. The purpose of our school dress code is to show our unity, and not allowing students to show their Village pride through their dress, simply based on where it was bought, is taking away from unity, not promoting it.
Every kid in the fine arts, whether it be music, theater, or visual art, has felt underrepresented at one point. Mack and I both know this, as we're students in band, and we want you to know we feel your pain. We want to fix this issue too, and we've got an idea. You all probably know that kids in sports get takeovers for people to cheer them on while they do something they love. And that's great, but why stop at sports? If you're a friend of a student in band, choir, or orchestra, for example, and you had the opportunity to support your friend doing something that they're passionate about, would you? I know I would. This is why we want to extend takeovers to the fine arts, not just sports. You'll make us music geeks feel good, and you'd be surprised about how talented some of your peers are. Theater performances, for example, have also started to move outside school. Therefore, takeovers will give the perfect opportunity to show support. So, that's who we are, and just a little bit about what we have planned. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to vote M&M, Mack and Marco, to make next year one to remember.